Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fury Installation Tutorial. In this installment, we explain the Gravity Hood Kit version 2.0. Let's take a look. It's not that different from the dry carbon version. Except the material has changed. Let's take a look at the parts. In the first place, the body of the cover has gone from dry carbon fiber to metal. The body of this cover is now metal. It's already a metal cover. Secondly, a seal design has changed. It becomes a long narrow strip. Instead of the center, it's stylized. It's different from our dry carbon version. Let's take a look. The engine passport is still dry carbon of the engine passport with the engraved parts on it. This is the same as the dry carbon version. Nothing has changed. It's turning into It's a narrow bar. The narrow bar is a perfect match for our original hood center grille element. It is a narrow strip. The nozzle holder. There's no difference with the dry carbon version. It's the same too. This is our watering hole. I've got the water spray in just the right place. It's like this. Engine passport bracket mounting. Our engine passport needs 2 mounts. We also have a glass adhesive. 2 stickers. Black and white. 1 black and 1 white. Because the factory cover is only primed in black. You can apply the film according to your own body color or not. Paint or not. Split into the same color as your own body. After the spray, we can put a sticker on this. Stick it to our bangs. We have a detailed introduction on our public website. Where should I put this sticker? That's why we have 2 colors. Black and white. It doesn't matter what color you divide this cover into. It's all matchable. A piece of reinforced glass. 1 piece of reinforced glass. We ship with a protective film. You need to remove the protective film before installing the cover. Our glass is double laminated. Very safe. And we're 3C certified. It's very strong. This is the special glass for the bit. Why didn't we put the glass on our hood? Because we need to change the color when we get back. So that means when you spray paint, if we put the glass in, it'll affect your paint job. So that's why we want people to get the painting done before they install the air catchers and the glass. Bulging glass. Then this projecting glass is easy to install. Let's take a look at this location. All you need to do is evenly apply the glass glue to this cornice. Put the glass on and you're good to go. Then let it sit for more than a day. It's okay. When you install the glass, you must find a professional modification organization to do it. Don't do it yourself. It's because your glass glue might not be particularly strong. Beware of what is at stake. Alternatively, our air vents are easy to install. Let's see. There's 3 slots here. So these 3 slots are stuck to this edge. Let's go up first. Snap these 3 slots. Choke. Snap these 3 slots. After that, put it down. Screws on the back. There are 4 screws on the back. We're done with the seal. Take a look at the nozzle. This nozzle holder is also very simple. Let's pay attention to these 2 aspects. It's in the same place as our original. Nothing's changed. We just need to remove this screw. Just remove it and lock it up from the back. Put it here. Put it in this position. That's good. Now let's start installing this engine passport. A lot of people don't know how to install this engine photo. It's going to need 2 brackets. Requires 2 brackets. After putting the bracket on, just seal off our engine shroud and we're good to go. Let's get started on the engine shroud. When installing our bonnet, you will be able to see that it is equipped with a hood. You need to get the hood off the car. First you need to remove the original screws. These 2 in the front. What happens after you take it down? we'll see that there are 2 screw eyes underneath. There are 2 more in the back that are just a case of positioning. We need to go remove the original pin. One is in this position, the other one is over here. Here we go to mount our bracket to the top. You can see 2 brackets inside our black bag. There's also a little pile head like this small. First we're going to need to go ahead and put this little stake on the right side of the engine. Gonna tighten it up. After tightening you can see that there are 2 brackets here. One of the brackets has a long leg. The other is that the front is basically a flat A. First of all, we need to install this leg bracket into this position. You can see the location. What about the following? We're gonna need to put this screw. And this screw on the side. Install it first. And after you install it, our other screw doesn't need to be tightened first. Because we're gonna have to remove it later anyway. Next we'll install the front bracket. The front bracket can be seen as having 4 holes. Then 2 of the 4 screw holes are for punching money. You can see the front end of this bracket. There's a spot. It's also a slant. First we need to make this face slant a punch down. Come and get this position. You can see the cutting edge of this frame. It's an accurate hood. When we're done, we'll just take these 2 screws and tighten them up. We've already mentioned that there's a screw in the back of the bracket that doesn't need to be tightened. Everyone can go and take it down now. Once removed we can put the hood right on top of it. You can install it directly. Let's take a look at this. The engine mounts. Look in the back. Let's start putting our hoods on it. As for the 4 eyes at the top it's fine. After the 3 eyes are aligned, take the original screw that came with it and put it in. Just screw it on and tighten it. When we installed the original jet pipe. You can see this order in this old one of mine. You can see it. When you get up there. We're going to have a sky bomb like that up there. We need to tie it down. This side is using a T-interface. You can also put this T-interface to the center. Put it in the middle. It's just to make the wind and water in both parts of it a little more even. Other places this is the same as the original car, including the right side. You can look over here. You can also disconnect it. We come with a one-time interface inside. You could have used the original connector to connect it to the car. Our gravitational cap's already in place. You can see the overall proportions. Includes upper engine shroud class clear. It's very beautiful. Its overall loading proportions are also very smooth, no matter how you look at it from the front. It's a windfall. It's not going to be as big as 392. It's also very smooth from the side, very smooth.